Alright, what's up YouTube? Running live here. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving Day. I am on my way shortly to Chesapeake, Virginia to see the kids. And I don't know how well it'll come across on the GoPro, but it's actually snowing. That's awesome. 5 hours in the snow is always better than not, right? Actually, I don't mind the snow. The only reason I don't like the snow right now is because it's going to make my driving take longer, and I wasn't able to ride the bike today, which kind of got me a little bit down, but I'll live. Anyways, again, happy early Thanksgiving. Sorry, I'm chewing gum again. This is with the mic in the car, so I wanted to see how that turns out. I'll probably switch over and not use the mic at some point too, just to get a feel for what it sounds like. Actually, I was curious to ask that question. I wonder how many of y'all ride in the snow. Now, I'm not talking about, obviously, if there's 6 or 7 inches of snow on the ground because it just snowed. Probably not a whole lot of people are going to ride in it. I guess maybe a dual sport. I watch Weekly Rides with Ruben. He's from Competition Accessories, Comp ACC. That's where I do most of my online shopping too. But he had a video, I think, called Snowpocalypse 2014. I don't remember when it was this year, but it was at the end of last winter, I do believe. And he took a dual sport out in the snow for a quick little ride for his video that week. It looked, it was entertaining anyway. But I mean, it's more slushy. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's more slushy than it is actual snow right now, so it's not that bad. But with it being slushy, it's definitely not warm here. So that kind of sucks a little bit. Not that I'm opposed to cold weather. I can dress for it. You know, it's not hard. But yeah, good time. I just thought I'd do a quick video on my way out the door here, and pretty soon I'll show you what I-95 South is going to look like. I'm guessing it's going to be terrible with the way people drive as is, and now you throw some snow in the mix and cold, and tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so people are trying to get home early, and this is ruining their plans, and so on and so forth. But time will tell. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some fuel, check my tire pressure. Also check the tire pressure when it's snowing. Yeah, I'm gonna top off real quick. I make it there all the way on, sorry, I can make it all the way there on just a tank of gas and have about 1/8 of a tank left in my little 99 Integra. It's about 280 miles. So I'll fill up, I'll check my tire pressure, I will get on the freeway or interstate, and I will start recording again. Catch you in a bit. Oh, what's up YouTube? Running live here. Dog eating a candy bar. Anyways, hold on, let me make some wind noise while I pin this to my seatbelt. Anyways, this is I-95. And I mean, I don't know how well you can see ahead up there, but I can see up there on the left like 3 miles-ish, I guess, maybe a little more, a little less. And traffic is just retarded right now. Going both ways too. It's just as bad on the left side of the road, or on going 95 north. As I spend a lot of my time doing this right here, sitting in freaking traffic, waiting for people to quit being retarded. But good times. In Maryland, of course, lane splitting is nowhere near legal. So, I mean, even when I get a Ninja 300 or a CBR 500R or whatever the freak I get, I can't do it anyways, and I'm one of the people that won't. Even if I could, more than likely. But yeah, this is what traffic's like. It starts raining here and people lose their minds. lose all self-control, drive like idiots, because there's no reason for them to be going this slow. There's no accidents reported yet or anything, but whatever, it is what it is. Icy conditions possible, use caution. It does not mean to drive like a road rage coming, road rage. Anyway, should anything exciting happen over the next 4 hours and 20 minutes or so, I will let you see. Peace out for a bit. What's up, YouTube? Running life again here. Sorry for the little blur on my windshield. I know it's jacked up. I'll fix it eventually. But yeah, just got off at 64 East, headed to Chesapeake. I'm about 15 minutes away. Finally, the first time I was talking to y'all was about 4:30 in the afternoon, if that, maybe a little bit before. It is now about 9:10, 9:12 p.m. So altogether, it's going to take me just under 5 hours, right at the 5 hour marker, which is a typical day. Now, today kind of sucked because there was traffic on 95, I-95 South, but it wasn't your typical traffic. Like, for some reason, okay, it was good for one thing because everybody was moving, but it was bad because as soon as I actually crossed from Maryland into Virginia, the rain and sleet and ice stopped falling from the sky. I mean, it's not clear. There's still clouds in the sky and everything, but it's not as cold here. And yet people were driving 10, 12 miles an hour under the speed limit everywhere. So the speed limit was 70, and I had my cruise control set at about 74. And I felt like I was the only one in a forward gear. I thought everybody was going backwards on I-95. Then, of course, there was the one or two piggybackers that were like, oh, this guy's hauling butt, I'm going to get over behind him, you know. But, yeah, it was ridiculous. I've never been on 95 and had that happen. I'm guessing it's because tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so everybody that's commuting doesn't want to die. I mean, whatever. But other than that, as soon as I passed the Newport News area, and the speed limit went down to 55, 60, then everybody wants to drive 70. Like right now, the speed limit is 35. I'm going 40 and change. So, you know, this dude's going 50 plus, easy. But, you know, in a speed limit where it's 70, no, they're driving 50 miles an hour. They're driving how fast they are now. You know, it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. But it's all good. I'm not worried about it. Anyway, got some food for Thanksgiving. What are y'all eating? Me and the kids mom. The kids' mom's gonna bake a turkey. I was gonna deep fry one, but I don't have any grease, and it takes forever to cook that crap. So it's getting baked. Baking is better for you anyway. Honestly, it just might be a little drier. I know whenever we fry them, it just falls apart. I mean, you don't even have to chew it. You can just put it in your mouth and swallow it. That's how good it is. I know that sounded kind of wrong, but anyways. We got some eggnog. That is me and my oldest son's pretty much favorite holiday drink. Not a lot of it, so it's going to go because this will be the one year everybody wants some. What else do we have? We have, the kid's mom is going to make some pumpkin cheesecake. I got a cherry pie and a pecan pie, and I know there'll be stuffing and, you know, salad and all that other crap too. That's how it always works. But my favorite part of the whole thing will be, oh yeah, I got potatoes. Will be mashed potatoes and gravy. That's my favorite part of it, of all of Thanksgiving. I could eat nothing but a little slice of turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, pecan pie, and I would be a satisfied dude. I'm just saying, that's just how life is. So, just putting that out there. And what else? Besides eggnog, I don't really know what there's going to be to drink. I don't really want to buy soda. We're not really big into soda. I try to stay away from it. I do have a little energy drink every day. Sometimes a Monster, sometimes a Red Bull, sometimes a Rip It, because those are 99 cents. I'm a big fan of cheap. The list just goes on and on. You know, my favorite is actually the green Monsters, just by themselves. I like the green Monsters. What else? Thanksgiving. I don't really know what my wife has going on, really. I know she gave me a list of stuff to get, and I got it. And who's doing it? Oh, gosh. Sorry. Who's going shopping for Black Friday, which I don't know where you're at, but here, I don't know if it's the East Coast or if it's just like Virginia and Maryland, but Black Friday here actually starts at like 5 p.m. Thursday, which last year it started at like midnight Thursday night, or midnight the night of Thanksgiving, and so I went and bought some things because they were like, you know, it was like an iPad mini for $99, you know, and I was like, yeah, why not? But this year, I'm not going to go stand in line at Best Buy and Walmart for 4 hours, you know, and miss, you know, Thanksgiving lunch and dinner with my family to get a cheap item. It's just not going to happen. So now I get paid Friday, so I might go look around Friday and see if there's anything left over. But at the same time, I'm not a millionaire, so we'll see. That's pretty much it. I plan on purchasing myself a good pair of winter gloves here in the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna get my daughter. My daughter wants motorcycle gear for Christmas, so I'm gonna get her a. I don't know. She's too little for like legitimate riding gear to fit her. And I'm worried that even a helmet that's small enough, like the extra small, we went to go-karts about a month ago, and even the extra small helmet was like a little bit too big for her, so I don't really know what to do with her helmet to get it to not be too big. But I mean, she should grow a little bit. She's not going to get to ride with me until next spring anyways, when I move down here to Virginia from Maryland. When I get out of the military, so it's not like she's going to get to ride, but she wants a helmet for Christmas. So I guess I'll keep taking her into this motorcycle shop that we always go to here near the Virginia Beach area, and they got a pretty good selection. I think of helmets and jackets and pants they're good on. Their selection of gloves sucks, but everything else they have a pretty good selection of. So I'll just keep taking her in there when I come down on every other weekend, and eventually a freaking helmet will fit her. And then I'm not even going to buy it from them because like she likes one of the HJCs, and it's like $169 there. And seriously, if I go online to Competition Accessories or compacc.com, it's like $70 for the same helmet. And it's about $10 more on Revzilla.com or Revzilla, but I know that both places do price match. So, I mean, if you're like, hey, these guys have it for this much, I'm sure they'll beat it by, you know, a couple dollars or something like that, or give you a 10% off coupon code or whatever the case may be. But I mean, yeah, that's what she wants. She wants some riding gear. I can't get her a jacket and pants yet because they don't make, you know, ferry-sized motorcycle gear, which is what she's in. But my oldest boy, he wants the season pass for DLC for Battlefield 4 and a modded controller. And by modded controller, I don't mean modded as in like you cheat in the game. I mean as in like it's got, you know, different colored, you know, thumb joysticks and buttons, and it's got cool graphics and all. Oh, that's what else he wants. He wants a I told him I'd help him mod his own controller. I'd buy him one because they're like 60 compared to 150 for the modded one. But he said that he wants to work on artistry. So he wants to do airbrushing. I was like, hey, I don't got a problem with that. You can make money on that. I didn't tell him that, but you can make money doing that if you become a good artist. So I'm going to buy him an artistry kit of some sort. I might look for a cheap beginner airbrush kit and see, you know. I guess I could let him paint my Acura Integra since it really needs it anyways, honestly. I have to sand it down first. But yeah, and then my deaf son, I mean, he's the one that wants the world. He's like, I want... Actually, it's really not that bad. He wants like an iPod, and he said he didn't care what kind it was. He said it didn't have to be a touch. He just wants an iPod. He basically wants music. And There's something else, but I forget what it is now. But not too bad. If I buy him an iPod Touch, unfortunately, I have to buy him a super protective OtterBox Defender case because he destroys electronics. And then my oldest son likes to take stuff apart, so I mean, go figure. But yeah, I mean, they don't want that much stuff. I'm gonna buy their mom a heated blanket. Yeah, I know, if she watches the video, she'll know, but that's what she's asked for. I bought her 2 last year, and her dog, like I said, I'm gonna buy myself a good pair of, at the very minimum, waterproof gloves. I don't think I need actually hardcore winter gloves, honestly. Maybe next year, but I mean, I got a whole year to plan for that, so I'm not worried about it. I don't plan on, now that it's starting to snow and it's like constantly in the 30s or below, I'm not gonna be doing any more super long trips. Like the longest I'll probably be on the motorcycle will be like maybe a couple hours. It won't be, you know, 6 hours to drive from Maryland to Virginia anymore, at least not this year, so I'm not worried about that. Actually, if I had a rich relative or something like that and I could have just one thing I wanted for Christmas, honestly, it'd be a new not a new motorcycle, but a new to me motorcycle. I am kind of up in the air still with the CBR 500R, the Honda, just because it gets like 80 miles a gallon and it's not a 250. You know, you can't mess around with that too much. So that's what I'm looking at right now. I actually talked to a dealership. It's really hard to find them used, and I've talked to a dealership a couple days ago, and they said they had one on consignment and they recommended I get a Ninja 300. They're like, well, the Ninja 300 can go the same speed anyways. I'm like, it's not about speed. You know, the CBR 300 has a little bit more cc, so it's going to have a little more grunt. Hondas have the torque over the Ninjas. And then on top of that, I know not even a Ninja is going to get 80 miles a gallon. So sorry, but it's just not going to happen. Of course, you got to spend a little bit more money too, but then you also have that Honda reliability. You know, Hondas are freaking bulletproof. So that's the plan. Will it change? Will I get a Kawasaki Ninja 300? I mean, I would not get one if the price is right. Would I not get a 600? You know, not a 650, but a 600. You know, like a 599 class 600 inline 4-cylinder. If the price is right, once again, you know, I mean, I want it to be newer and fuel injected, but I am looking at economy. So that being said, you know, I am looking for the parallels. I wouldn't even be opposed to a Honda. In fact, I'd take a Honda CBR 300R over a Ninja 300 because I know it's going to get better fuel economy and it's a freaking Honda. But that's just my personal opinion. Anyway, I'm almost here. I'm not going to put her house on blast and all that crap, but this is Chesapeake, Virginia. This is around the neighborhood. Hey, you all have a happy Thanksgiving, and remember, like I said in my video, count your blessings. I'm getting ready to go count mine right now and roughhouse the kids. So happy Thanksgiving, YouTube. God bless. Running life. Peace out.